much their full lineup here into this matchup. And you look at Dazon Casto's back in at 157 pounds. So this is really the full lineup for the Panthers, with the exception of heavyweight, right? Because Dayton Pitzer could be a guy that could go at any point. Likely you'll see Jake Slinger, though. They're going to try to protect and see if we can keep Pitzer to that 5-match limit here before they make that decision on the red shirt.
The emergence of Dayton Pitzer, the true freshman from Mount Pleasant. One of the stories of the year thus far for the Pitt Panthers. More on that later. But for now, it's the 125-pound bout between Mason Bush and Colton Camacho. Redshirt freshman in Bush for the Bulls, and Colton Camacho, the redshirt junior for the Panthers from Delmont, PA. Local guy from Franklin Regional High School.
Camacho going right in after the low single. Trying to pick the leg up high. Good job by Camacho. Bush was looking for that funk roll, but Camacho gets the legs back, gets the 2. And Panthers quickly up to a 2-0 lead here at 125.
So 40 seconds in, Camacho gets the quick 2-0 lead. Mentioned the Panthers as a team struggled a bit against West Virginia. Camacho lost his in a 5-3 decision against the Mountaineers. Did go up against the 7th-ranked wrestler in the country, though, for West Virginia, and Killian Cardinale, but now he's got a 4-0 lead over Mason Bush.
Yeah, Cardinale tough. He came back from injury pretty recently, but Camacho's been wrestling really well here this year so far. I mean, he's got gotten his weight where he needs it to be, where now he's bringing all of his energy, and something that he's excelled at his entire wrestling career is his speed and his energy on the mat. When he's going full tilt, he's hard to stop. And that's what early on in his college career kind of struggled a little bit with the 125-pound weight class. But now that he's kind of gotten his weight where he needs it to be, you can see him on the mat, the quickness, gives the escape there, but let's quickly get into his attacks. Here wants to try to get a cradle locked in. Just get his 2. John Stutzman, the head coach of Buffalo, he was excited to see how Mason Bush would go against Camacho. He saw how much Camacho's improved this year. Camacho right now just taking it to Bush.
It's a great start for Colton Camacho, as you see, does have minute 20 roughly of riding time as well and counting. Camacho with the last takedown now up 8-2, so an opportunity for bonus possibly for Camacho.
Yeah, he got a quick 2 count here to get a couple of back points. Bush was able to get his hand free to not give up the 4 near fall points. Camacho wants to try to ride out probably the balance of this period, maybe get a couple more back points. How do you like the new hairstyle, Colton Camacho?
I like it. Almost matches the singlet there, right?
It does. A 2-on-1 tilt attempt. He's getting more counts. I don't know if he got quite the 4. Yeah, he's only going to get 2 back points. But a huge first period for Colton Camacho.
Yeah, tremendous display in the first 3 minutes from Camacho. Now up 10-2 and has over 2 minutes of riding time, Greg.
Yeah, it certainly does, and I would expect him to be able to keep that. See how quickly he moves off the bottom here this period. Those back points help set him up. He's already got the major decision with the ride time point. Doesn't even need it at this point, but still 2 more periods to wrestle. You're seeing him fly out to this early lead. If he can't get a fall, which he hasn't been close to getting that, you'd like to see Camacho get to that technical fall.
Certainly a possibility at this point, as you said, Greg. Just started the second period, so Camacho with a 9-point lead. He has the riding time at 2 minutes. An opportunity to get 4 points, potentially 5 on the board for the Panthers to start this duel.
Be interesting to see once he gets this takedown, what's he do? Does he give the quick escape and try to get another takedown, or do you go for near fall points? But for now, he's got to get the 2, which good job by Bush with that wizard to keep Camacho from getting a 2.
These two teams met last season in a duel as well. It was up at Buffalo. Colton Camacho won his match in that one, a 6-1 decision win for Camacho in the 125 season ago against Buffalo. And Greg, you talked a little bit about the improvement of Camacho over the years, the transformation of him, and you're seeing the progress here today, up 9 and still with plenty of riding time.
Really, that offense and that explosion you saw in the first slowed down a little bit here in the second for Camacho. You thought at that pace, though, and the way he was going in the first, that technical fall could very much be in the cards. Not to say it's not now, but he's got to get a takedown here before the end of this period.
So the goal at this point for Mason Bush, keep it at major decision?
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, get a takedown of your own. You know, if he can get a takedown here, he's got choice in the third. He can get a quick escape. You know, he could definitely, it's going to be tough. I mean, unless he can get some back points and get a major move. The stalling call comes on Bush, so penalty point to Camacho and the takedown with just 4 seconds left. Great job by Camacho piecing it together after getting that stall call.
Keith Gavin is pleased with the performance of Colton Camacho so far. Gavin, in his 6th year here at Pitt, of course, 15 years ago now, won the NCAA title at 174, a 2-time All-American wearing the Pitt singlet, and now leading this Pitt Panther program. And Pittsburgh really has found success under Gavin, and 83 All-Americans all time, 16 national champions, one of which is Keith Gavin, the current head coach.
15 years ago. Wow.
Time flies, huh?
It does. It really does. Bet you if you asked him how long ago it's been, he wouldn't have thought it was 15 years ago. That's for sure.
Feels like 5.
So right now where things sit, 14-3. Camacho in on a shot here. He's going to need a couple of takedowns. What a job there as he got Bush in some trouble. Bush was looking for that funk roll. Camacho catches him. He's going to get the technical fall, if not the fall. There's the 4 near falls, and that's the technical fall for Colton Camacho.
What a display and what a start to the night for Colton Camacho and Pitt. With 1 minute and 4 seconds left in the third, he ends the match early with the technical fall win. Colton Camacho with an excellent start to the evening for the Pitt Panthers.
5-0 lead now for Pitt. And here's that final move. Bush again wanted to try to, he was flat on his back there for a minute, but he tried for that funk roll, and you know, Camacho just able to catch him. That's the 2nd time he caught him in that funk roll attempt. That's a new